Hey, what is up everybody? It's me, Anthony, and the holiday seasons are upon us, and I wanted to give you guys a present, an early Christmas present, and that is a new series that I might be doing. You gotta let me know if you like it or not, and it's going to be called Trailer Wrap. Now, that title isn't concrete, so if there's any other suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. But it's basically going to be me just talking about trailers that released this week or the day of. I'm still determining and filling out the kinks of what is going to be happening, but I thought today would be a good day to start this new series up because we have 3 big trailers drop, and we're going to talk about them because we have to. So the first movie we're going to be talking about is the new Mean Girls film. Now, this isn't the Mean Girls film that me and my fellow millennials are dreaming for and hoping for, and I'm still mad that Walmart did that Black Friday ad with all the OG Mean Girls characters and just really got me excited. But this new Mean Girls film is targeted towards the younger audience, the Gen Zs, the Gen Alphas, and even they say in this trailer that this movie isn't your mom's Mean Girls. And that to me kind of hurt a little bit because I'm like, damn, they're really targeting this to the younger generation. And they're saying, move away millennials, this isn't going to be for you. And I appreciate that. I appreciate them saying that this isn't going to be the Mean Girls for my generation. It's for a new generation. It's a new style. But at the same time, as a person that has grew up with Mean Girls and really likes Mean Girls, they have to know that the older generation are going to be looking at this with a microscope. And I was when I was watching this trailer. I could tell that it's a musical. I mean, they said it was going to be a musical. And there has been a long-going Mean Girls musical on Broadway, and now we have a movie version of that. So how do I feel about it? I am kind of mixed on this one. This is the first trailer that we've gotten for this movie, so I can't really give that much of a opinion whether or not I dislike it or hate it that much. I'm going to wait and see how many trailers they got. But you can clearly tell that they don't want to throw the whole "this is a musical" thing right at us in the beginning. They show bits and pieces of that in the trailer, that it's going to be a full-blown musical, but you know, for the most part, what we got, I think it looks fine. I still think it's kind of weird that we're getting a quote-unquote remake of Mean Girls in 2024. That's just weird to me, but I do hope that this movie gets popular enough that we actually do get a true Mean Girls sequel, not the mess that they released on VOD. Yeah, I'm still looking at you weird. I will say that the saving grace of this film is that Tina Fey is back as the writer, as well as replaying or reprising her role she did in the first film. So, you know, there is that. So I don't think that the movie as a whole is going to be bad tonally, storytelling wise. I just, I'm not a big fan of musicals, so we'll see how it goes. But of course, let me know what you think of the new Mean Girls musical in the comments down below. The next film I want to talk about with you guys is Candy Cane Lane. And the reason why I thought this was a good idea to talk about, or something big to talk about, is because it's an Eddie Murphy movie and he doesn't do a lot of them. And when he usually comes out of semi-retirement to do a movie, we get stuff like this, you know? And I gotta say, I'm a sucker for holiday mischief movies, I feel like Eddie Murphy has been kind of typecast into the role of like a father that wants to do good by his family, so he makes a deal with a mischievous supernatural being, and then all hell breaks loose. I feel like there's been a lot of movies that he's done lately where he's pretty much doing that. Yeah, this movie looks CGI to death, and Eddie Murphy is doing his typical stick, but I don't know. I think it's because it's a Christmas movie and I am a fan of like Jingle All the Way and like I'll Be Home for Christmas, that maybe this is just, calling to me. Plus you got Eddie Murphy, so I just feel like I'm compelled to watch this film. But I do like the idea of like this evil elf sicking the 12 days of Christmas and twisting them into a weird, horrible way at this family is kind of interesting and kind of just something that I want to see play out on screen, because the trailer that we are given just looks like it's chaotic mess, and that's exactly what I want for a Christmas film. But of course, let me know what you think of Candy Cane Lane in the comments down below. Now, the last movie that I wanted to talk about is Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. This is the sequel to Ghostbusters Afterlife, which I thought was an okay film. And this is going to be directed by Gil Kinnan, and he also directed Monster House and the Poltergeist remake. So, you know, we got two sides of the coin. A really good movie and a movie. But the one thing that I really like about this Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is that it looks like we're going into the scary realm, making Ghostbusters scary again, you know? I know a lot of people really don't associate Ghostbusters and scary, but in my opinion, I think the first two Ghostbuster films had some elements of being really scary, and I like that they're going to focus on that in this film. I mean, one of the villains that we get in the film, which I'm assuming is a villain, I mean, the dude has horns and he has light up eyes. I mean, if that's not a villain, I don't know what it is. But I do like the design, the brief design that we get of this character, and he looks like he's going to be a very opposing threat and something that our fellow Ghostbusters are going to have to tackle. We also do get some shots of some Ghostbusters in here, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's been a while since I've seen Ghostbusters Afterlife, but it looks like the mom from the first film is actually, you know, being a Ghostbuster in this film, and I don't think she did that in the first film. I think she did hold a proton pack, but you know, I don't know. It's been a while, but I do like that. She looks cool. She looks awesome at wearing the new and improved Ghostbuster outfits. I'm liking the all red. You know, it's looking pretty cool. We also get the OGs cast in here. I don't know how much involvement they're going to have in this movie. There is some scenes that make me suggest that not all of the OG characters are going to make it, which, if they go that route, I don't know how the fan base is going to react to this film. But Frozen Empire, it's still kind of weird having that name, Frozen Empire, with a Ghostbusters movie, but I'm intrigued. I'm hyped for it. It's a Ghostbusters film. You know I'm gonna be there. But of course, guys, let me know what you think of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire in the comments down below. And that is it, guys. That is all the trailers we're going to be talking about today. Again, let me know what you think of this new series that we're going to be starting. Let me know what some suggestions you want for this going forward. I don't know if there's going to be another situation like this where 3 big trailers drop at the same day and I have some content to talk about, but moving forward, we're going to figure things out. So, you know, let me know in the comments down below. But as always, guys, keep watching movies.